You are listening to The View from Laura's Window, a podcast where life is explored through positive Christian thoughts. Everyone has a window, and each window has a different view. Here, I hope you will find the view to be encouraging, inspirational, and useful as you walk through your daily journey. Sometimes our view may not always be clear or focused, but through this podcast, I hope you can have a much better perspective. So open up your windows, your hearts, and your thoughts to the encouraging view from Laura's perspective. Hi friends, welcome to the show. I am Laura, your host, and I am so thankful that you are here. I hope you were able to listen to last week's episode number 34, where I introduced a 66 days to a better habit challenge. If not, I really encourage you to go back and take a listen to that episode. I think it will help you understand what my next few episodes will be about. Last week, I discussed my goals for this 66-day challenge. This week, episode number 35, we will call it the breakdown and the do-overs. And last week, I had shared with you that my goals, number one, was drinking more water and less soda and less of those thick chocolate milkshakes, because I have to admit it, I love them. And number two, developing a better sleeping pattern to help eliminate my insomnia. I am so happy so far with my progress. I am beginning to notice a pattern developing with my sleep. According to my Fitbit, I'm gaining sleep each night. I'm consistently waking up earlier, regardless of how much or how little sleep I'd had the night before. So I really see this process working. Also, although I still treat myself to a Coke or that chocolate milkshake on some weekends, my water intake has increased during the week, and I'm finding myself craving water more and those unhealthy drinks less. I hope you are participating in this challenge, or at least thinking about it. This week, I want to break down the 66 days into 3 22-day increments. The first 22 days, which we are in right now, I want us to get vocal about our goals. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your coworkers, post it on social media. Do whatever you need to do to get the word out that this is an important goal to you. Ask them to make you accountable for your 66 days. Have them check on you to see how you're doing. They can cheer you on. They can be your cheerleader. They can help you and cheer you on with your accomplishments, and they can also lift you up on those not so easy days when you feel like you have not accomplished anything. Days 23 through 43, which is coming up soon, I want us to go deeper. I want us to look inside. Ask yourself why you want to make this change. How important is this to you? Ask yourself daily your whys. Encourage yourself to keep going. And ask yourself, is this going to help me because I want to be a better version of myself? And if so, in what way is it going to help me be a better version of myself? And days 44 through 66, this is where we tell ourselves, I can do this. I've come this far, I can keep going. Take a good look at the past 43 days and see your results. Even if they are small, it is still progress. Look for changes and build on your progress. Be proud of yourself. Small progress is still progress. I will admit it's not been easy for me, but without struggle, there is no progress. Look at it this way. Even with the smallest changes, you might not be where you want to be, but you're not where you used to be, right? So I also want to share with you something that has been helping me when I don't meet my daily expectations. I call it my do-overs, which means if I fall short on one of my goals or on any given day, I add an extra goal to make up for it. Like, for instance, Because of my insomnia, it's very difficult to wake up early once I've fallen asleep. Sometimes I may get only 2 hours of sleep before the alarm goes off. So I'm tempted to stay in bed longer. And when that happens, I usually feel guilty for not being more disciplined. So I've added walking on those days to make up for what I didn't accomplish. It's a win-win situation. I'm now walking on average 2 to 3 miles to make my goals without really even trying. You know, rewinding time is not possible, but do-overs are. Whatever you do, don't stay stuck. Do a do-over and do better than the next day. The goal is to change your habits. And change means to turn from one state to another, to alter or to make something different. And, you know, God is all for a positive change. He wants us to be active. He wants us to move forward. He wants us to pray for energy, passion. He wants us to pray for zeal and enthusiasm. And he wants us to pray for change. Friends, if you really want to make some changes in your life, I know God will help you. Romans 8:27 and 28, it tells me that God works in all things, and he who searches our hearts knows the mind of the Spirit, because the Spirit intercedes for the saints according to the will of God. In verse 28, it says, and we know that God works in all things together for the good of those who love him, who are called according to his purpose. Whatever it is that we have going on, God works in all things, the good, the bad, and the ugly. He will see you through. If we love and if we live according to his will and what is right and good, he will be there. You know, we as humans can really accumulate so much junk in our lives, so many bad habits, so many negative habits. And I'm truly convinced that God is working through me with each day of this 66-day challenge. And I really, really hope you will come back next week and we will talk more about how this 66-day challenge is making you a better person and how it is helping you. Again, I am truly thankful that you are here, and I hope you have a good rest of the week, and I hope that you are making much progress in any of your goals. Even if you only have one goal, that's one goal you didn't have before. So I'm praying for you and I'm praying for me, and I'm hoping that we will come together next week and we will discuss where we are on this 66-day challenge. And until next time, guys, I love you.